Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Whalenerds podcast. This is episode number 31. My name is... Shit. You guys
32.
ruined my intro.
32.
Are we going to go with that, or
I'm
do we have
not
to
here
beep,
with Caitlin
beep,
or
beep that out?
Eric. I'm here by myself. And my name is Slater.
We got kicked off the podcast.
Episode 31, 32 gives it.
Whoa. Episode 32.
Are you
My
guys-
name's Caitlin.
Are you
in
guys
case
ready for
forgot.
Slater to hit you with some whale facts?
Whoa, dude. We're playing trivia already?
Yeah, we're going
I'm
right into it.
scared. You didn't even ask me how my day was.
That's exactly why we're going right into it, because you guys need to give me the scientific name for a walrus. Go.
Oh, no. I know this.
It's something.
Dude.
Oh.
Can I
no, we
look
don't
at
have
my
walruses
notes? I
here.
have it written in my planner, I think. I don't know.
You can't look at your notes. So you guys both taking a big zero on that one?
Taking a
No,
big
no.
L on that one.
That's 1 point for Slater.
Okay, but what is it?
It's Odebenus rosmaris.
Told you.
Dude, what?
Exactly.
Let me read that thing.
Yeah, here, read it.
Odebenus
Yeah, Odebenus.
rosmaris.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It's a completely different word.
Yes.
It even sounds.
I was like, hang on, that does not
I said it
sound
in
right.
Spanish. You guys aren't even reading it in the right language.
No, dude, I speak a little Latin.
All right, are you guys ready?
Yeah, hit me with it.
All right, what is the Latin name for dwarf minke whale?
Balenoptera. Aratus.
You're
I
close.
thought Australis was the
starts with
actual minke whale.
A something, and then
It's-
it's
or
that,
Aureus?
and then
Aureus?
it's that, and then another word.
Oh, it's a 3-word?
Yeah, it's a 3-word.
Oh.
Yeah, but the third word isn't like a scientific name.
So is it Balenoptera or Aureus? Aureus?
No, it's Acutorosstrata subspecies.
Dude, Caitlin, can you help him read
Named
that?
these?
This is getting wild already.
Who named them?
Dude, scientists. Oh, man. I can't see that.
I think this is actually more fun having Slater read the Latin names than anything
Balenoptera.
else.
I'm just saying that's 0 and 2
Octorostrata.
for me.
Yeah, me and JJ actually do this in the
Oh my
wheelhouse.
God, I can't even say
pronounce
this
Latin
one.
names.
Octorostrata. I can't even say it. I need a lesson.
All
That's a
right.
lot of letters in
So
that
science
word.
names, you guys are pretty much.
Well,
gonna lose.
okay, you're asking us animals that we don't normally look at. Like,
Yeah, that's the point.
Eric, what's humpback whale?
Megaptera novaningle.
All right, I got
Slater,
one.
what's gray whale?
S. rich,
Prostictus
robustus.
Yes.
Okay, listen. I got one that Eric can do and you can't. What is the name of the thing in the top of the humpback whale's mouth?
Corpus cavernosum maxillaris.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I knew it, but I can't reproduce it. I
That's
know
that-
it's a
the pink
3-word
thing,
with a
the palate
what is
area,
it?
everyone.
Maxillamus?
All right, 1 point for Eric.
It should be 0.5 points for
Okay.
even.
Name all the dolphins in the Monterey Bay.
Do you even know the answer?
Yeah.
We should all know this one. We all know this one.
Okay,
Comment-
all
well,
potential or
Yeah, potential or like.
okay, potential striped dolphin.
What? Okay,
Yes.
no.
But they're never
See,
alive when
we
they
gotta
show
have
up.
rules.
They're always dead. They're always stranded.
Pacific
when they
white-side
show up
dolphins,
here.
Rizzo's dolphins, common dolphins, intrabottlenose dolphins,
Northern
killer
right whale
Northern
dolphin.
right whale dolphin.
Also possible pilot whales, short fin pilot whales.
Not possible.
Dude, they've been seen before.
Yeah, but when in 2000 or 1998?
A lot of the
Maybe,
commercial
but
guys
yeah.
further offshore have seen them before.
There must be like warm water currents that come way in from like way out.
Yeah, further out.
Okay, I have a bonus question for you. What are the 2 lesser known species of beaked whales that can be seen in Monterey Bay? One of them washed up in Moss Landing last month.
Oh, it's the one that has the teeth that flip.
Oh,
up?
that was Santa Cruz, Caitlin. It was higher up.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was higher up.
You got
What
me.
was it, though?
I just know Cuviers and Bairds.
It was a Hubs beaked whale, wasn't it?
Did they confirm it?
I
Because
think
remember there was
so.
like first they said it was this, then they
And
said
then
Okay.
there's
something
the Steiningers
Yeah.
also.
What's the scientific name for a narwhal?
Monodont. Is it monodontidae? Monodont. Is that the first part?
Whatever.
Is it or no?
It's monodon.
Monodon.
Whoa, this one's kind of cool. Monoceros.
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 Yeah, so belugas and narwhals are in the Monodontidae Genus.
Genus.
Because they do not have very many teeth.
All right, ocean dolphins. All right, can you guys name all the ocean dolphins?
Oh my goodness.
I'm just kidding.
I think that book is also out of date. There's a different species now since that one was written.
Okay. Where can you see... Okay, where can the Pale's dolphin
Southern Ocean. Pele's dolphin?
You know what? No more trivia.
Slater's getting mad. Wait, why? Keep quizzing us.
Because, you guys, I don't know any questions. I wasn't
you do.
prepared.
Just keep flipping the pages.
I got one.
Let's just ask each other questions.
Hey, Eric, what did you see today?
Oh, today. Oh my God. You know what? Today was probably one of my best whale watching days ever as far as number of whales go.
Did you cry a little bit?
I was really happy. No tear fell from my eye like the beaked whales or leatherbacks, but we probably had about 60 humpback whales during our 4-hour trip, 3.5 hour trip.
Amazing.
Yeah, I already did on my happy whale, and it was busy. That's a lot of whales out there.
Oh, I have a question about happy whale.
Fire away.
Dude, so when I submit them one at a time, is that lame? Can I just do all of them at once? Was that what the group thing is?
So I'm not sure if yours is set to. There's an advanced.
It is. Yes, he did it to mine.
Yeah. So what you do, each encounter, and an encounter isn't each individual. Well, see, an encounter is technically one individual, so you can put a bunch of photos per encounter. Do you see what I'm saying? So let's say you got 2 pictures of Fran, you put them 2 in each.
Oh no. What about groups? Then is that
yeah?
What the group
Is it more than what if it's more than one whale?
Yeah, I want to put like.
So that would be a separate. That's technically a separate encounter.
So I have to submit every single one individually.
I'll show you how I do it. It's really easy. It just.
What do you mean? I did it. I did it this morning. I submitted like 10 flukes this morning.
So you know how on the right hand side there's a box that says add encounter. Each encounter would be a individual whale, but you can put in like say if you got different angles, it would go into.
No, I understand that part, but what I'm saying is if I get Fran. AK, or if I get Fran, Fat Fin, whatever, all the different names, if I get all those flukes and they're all in the same coordinates.
So just keep on putting the same coordinates for each encounter.
So just you have to submit each one individually. It would be nice if you could just throw, like, you know what I mean? If they're all feeding in one school of anchovies and there's 15 whales and you get, all 15 of their flukes, it'd be nice if you could just upload all the flukes to one folder. And then put the, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I guess it needs to look through them individually, so.
Yeah.
There might be little tricks. I talked to like Marulia or someone about that.
Ted.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a trick to it.
Sometimes you can
easy
just send
program,
them like a massive file as well. Like just send them a thumb drive or something. And
so you said we saw Fran yesterday?
She's thought she was in there yesterday.
I looked, but I don't think I saw her.
I don't think I've seen her like in 2 days, but she has been in the southern portion of the day.
I thought I saw her briefly today as well, but I do not think I got her fluke photo.
Yeah, she's been by you guys, it seems like. I don't think I've seen her north of Moss. Yeah.
But I was fairly preoccupied with trying to find something else today.
Oh,
yeah. Tell them about what we saw.
We saw an entangled whale. And it took about 2 hours of watching this feeding group to actually figure out that it was entangled. Because the buoys are like, as soon as the whale arches its back to dive, the buoys are gone. So we couldn't even figure out what whale it was on for like 30 more minutes. And I think I finally am finding some photos of the whale. I think it is. And we called it in to the hotline. Excuse me. And sent some photos to Noah already. And then the entanglement team was out there in the afternoon trying to find it again. And the Atlantis did see it briefly. But it was one whale in the middle of like 15 other whales. And it was just feeding with all the rest of them. And I was like, oh my God, we're never going to be able to find this thing.
Did anyone get a drone up?
No, unfortunately, no one that was out that had a drone that I know of. And there was only one brief sighting of it during the trip. In the afternoon, but I'm working up some photos and I'm going to send them over to the entanglement folks out of Moss Landing and then also to Justin Visbecki. And we'll see what happens. I'm out all day tomorrow too, so I'm hoping that we see it again. And because the buoys disappear already before it dives, I think it's on its pec fin or it's in its mouth. because
But if he's in the feeding group, that means he's probably feeding.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if maybe I'm hoping it's just draped on the pec fin and it's gonna come off.
I realized I just didn't have my mic next to my mouth, but if that whale's in the feeding group, most likely he's feeding. Hopefully.
Yeah, I mean there was no shortage of feeding, and it was really hard to keep track of the whale. So I mean, to me, that's a good sign. The whale's moving fast.
Hopefully, there's no pot on it.
Yeah.
Crab pot. Or
yeah.
lobster pot.
You know what this brings up, guys? Since we obviously have a bunch of whale enthusiasts listening right now, we always know the answer, but what should someone do, Caitlin, if someone encounters an entangled whale?
So what I did today is I called the NOAA Entanglement Response Hotline, which is 1-877-SOS whale. So type it all in phonetically, but with no E on the end of whale. And someone will answer and ask for your location, what vessel you're on, your name, a good number to call you back at, and then if you have photos, they'll tell you where to submit them. And for me, actually, Justin Visbecki called me back directly. He's like the lead response coordinator. He was at a conference about crab gear today, and he was like, can you actually just send me some back of camera photos so I can flash these around at the meeting I'm at? Because it's super relevant today. And I was like, sure. Because it did look like Dungeness crab gear to me. There's no tag on it from what I'm seeing in the photos, but I think I have some dorsal fin shots of the whale. So hopefully we can get some more information tomorrow. I'm hoping the whale sticks around in one of the feeding groups.
Yeah. So when you call that number, they usually ask for some basic information, folks, or what they really want is documentation, like take a picture of the gear if you can, the direction of the travel, using your best experience or personal judgment, how the condition of the whale, if it's moving fast, if it's slow, doesn't look too hot, and all that stuff will kind of gives them a heads up what to expect, so the response team can even kind of prep themselves for what to expect. What else did they ask you for?
GPS coordinates, vessel I was on, time it was sighted, any other detailed information I could give, if I could see the gear clearly on the whale.
Direction of travel, obviously, and all that fun stuff.
And then the entanglement boat that came out is actually someone we know. Julia was out on the Marine Life Studies boat, and so she texted me and asked for more information. I called her when we got back to the dock and was like, you're going to have to be really patient because it was really hard to figure out where this whale was.
Where were you guys anyway?
We were only like 4 miles northwest of the harbor.
Okay, so we'll be on the lookout tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, definitely keep an eye out. I'll keep an eye out tomorrow too. But yeah, it was really hard it took us a while to even figure out there was an entangled whale in the group.
Mm-hmm. And then, remember that one year, it was all three of us just happened to be there. Slater got that awesome drone footage and stuff like that really helps, so the team can know what to expect and actually see the wraps along the body and all that.
Yeah, one time Slater and I jumped on Kate's boat with you, and if you hadn't put the drone up, they would have had no idea how that whale was entangled.
Yeah.
Because it just had that one line on the back, and then you could see the pec fins were wrapped up.
I've flown it for, sadly, so many whales now.
Yeah.
Well, so many, but I mean, like 6. But that's quite a bit, I feel like.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely a bummer. So that was pretty sad to see today, but it isn't. I think, some people might find it interesting and helpful to know what to do in case you do see it.
And let us know, folks, if you probably, I don't know, I really think we should do an episode with someone who can probably talk a little bit more about the techniques and strategies of rescuing whales, the do's and don'ts. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we can get Julia since she was working with me today.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I think that would be interesting. I mean, all of us always have that, we all have good intentions, and a lot of people think, why don't we just jump in there with a knife? But
no, thank you.
People got to know that is the worst thing you can do.
Well, it's dangerous for you, and it's dangerous for the whale.
Yeah. And people have died from rescuing whales.
Yes.
So that doesn't look that simple.
Yes. But, I think really the right thing is the prevention side, but until we have a better way to do it, definitely always call it in. And that's the number we just gave out is only for the U.S. There's other entanglement responses in other places around the world, but you'll have to look at where you are for the correct number to report.
Oh, there's your photo. That's good. Cool.
Yes, I did get the photo edited, and I'm going to send those out. So we have,
I remember
have a dorsal ID
I remember
on the right
before
side.
I had Justin's direct cell phone number. I think the 1-800 number, wasn't it a whole office in Hawaii that would pick up? It was
I don't know. Some guy named John answered it today, and he sounded like he was on a cell phone.
Oh, wow.
I forget who I always text him with.
Might have been Justin.
Yeah, is he from down south?
Yeah, I remember.
He's always at a soccer game. I'm trying to text him.
Kids. It's kids.
Today he was at a conference about crab gear.
I was at a soccer game. There's a dog jumping all over me. There you go.
Lacey wants to join Eric on the podcast.
Yeah.
If only you could see her now.
4th member. But how many? It's 2019, right? How many entanglements have we had in 2019?
I haven't heard of too many.
No one really says anything until the end of the year. Yeah.
I haven't heard anyone say anything on the radio, really. Maybe one this year.
It just worries me because, the gear's been gone for so long. It's like, have you been wrapped up for a while? Where have you been?
Well, we wondered if maybe because the whales were feeding on fish that was, pinned on the bottom, if they, swept it up, if it was a pot that was down there or loose gear that was down there and it swept it up with its pec fin or something when it was rolling around.
Yeah. And there's that stuff that sometimes completely disappears during high tide. That's, just lost in.
Yeah, I don't know. But we'll see. But otherwise, we had 40 to 45 whales on our end of the bay. So there's got to be over 100 humpbacks because they had whales up in Santa Cruz too.
That's what we were thinking today. Yeah, exactly. Which
was pretty awesome. I mean, it was really calm this morning and glassy and a little bit misty. Mm-hmm. And it kind of made you feel like, is this what it used to look like in the 1700s? Just
whales
all these
everywhere.
Big boils of whales, 10 to 15 whales in each group as far as the eye could see. Is that what it used to be like in Monterey?
And looking at some of those whaling records, I mean, they were it really looked like sperm whales and right whales. Northern Pacific right whales were plentiful here. It's kind of crazy to think that was once a thing.
Yeah, I mean,
now it's I pray to see either one of those animals. That'd be amazing,
Yeah, for sure. But it was really nice. I hope it continues. Because we've ruined a lot of people on whale watching lately.
So, yeah, if you guys are listening, come join all three of us out here on the water. It's been really good. Really, 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 really good.
You think sperm whales were sighted more than once a week?
Oh, yeah. Probably.
Do you think it's always been male sperm whales, or do you think the females and calves would come up this far?
I don't know if nursery pods I've ever seen up here. I mean, me and Slater used to see them. I mean, we had that happen twice to us down south, but now that you mention it, I'm not sure if everyone...
I feel like it might be too cold.
Yeah, that's true. Young ones usually want the warmer water.
Okay, that doesn't make any sense.
For the females and the calves.
No.
Calves are skinny.
Yeah, but...
they're not very big.
Come on, gray whales are born on their way down above us. That doesn't make sense, because some whales are born in colder areas.
Yeah.
Think about killer whales, and they move around a lot. But sperm whales got to move around a lot. Where they dive to is much colder, anyways, right?
That's true.
But you're not gonna take a calf down there.
Yeah, they do a lot of babysitting at the surface.
Yeah, they sit there a lot. But I think that they can handle the cold. Their food is where? In the canyons?
Yeah,
like squid. So usually deeper.
That's the other thing is how's the deep sea ecosystem changed since we started removing all these other things out of the ocean? We have no idea. There could have been way bigger squid back in the day or something crazy, and we just had no clue.
If they killed all the sperm whales here, they said they killed a bunch here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How? If they're down so long,
But then they lay at the surface for a while. So if you got nothing but time, you could just sit there and wait till it comes up, and it'll log forever. 50 breaths in a row. When we saw the male whale here, he was up for 50, 60 breaths at a time before he'd dive again.
How long did they stay down after that many breaths?
45 minutes.
Yeah, because when I saw that big male mango down off of Palos Verdes, it was 28, 29 breaths, and they would stay down approximately 30 minutes. So it was pretty gnarly.
Yeah, the first time we saw the male sperm whale, Everett and I saw it on a seabird trip, and it was only diving 15 to 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't even really fluking.
Really?
Yeah. Huh. And then, a couple days later, they saw it again, and it was doing the long dives, big, tall fluke and stuff.
That's crazy how they show up. You see the big males once, and then the next day, or in recent days, you'll see them again. That's what happened in down south, too.
Really?
Yeah, mango we see multiple days, yeah.
Maybe, they find a spot, they like it, they hang out.
Yeah. Oh, there's squid here. I think I'll hang out in squid.
Go hang out in squid.
What? I don't know what they say.
Yeah, who knows?
It's like it's funny how we just see humpbacks. Like we see other whales, but like humpbacks is the main thing. But like all these other whales definitely come through here. Beaked whales, sperm whales,
yeah.
and we just never see like and we're like out of all three of us, say like we're each on the water at least 3 days a week, right? Between us all, like how do we not? Like every day of the week is covered by one of us.
We get too distracted by the humpbacks.
Yeah.
They go look for anything else.
Remember when the hydrophone was working? There was, days you would hear blue whales and, no one would see them. Even, Marilia heard sperm whale one day and, obviously no one found him. But, yeah.
It's pretty impressive how quickly you lose an 80-foot long blue whale.
Yeah, even when you know they're there, you still can't see them. It's
Pretty
true.
easily you can.
Lose track of the world's largest animal.
One breath blue whales.
I think we also lose track of them because after 20 minutes, we have passengers on the boat.
Yeah, and they're
so it's like
over it.
Yeah, like I bet we could find it again, but even if we did, we're like, no. Like if it pops up a mile away, by the time we run, it goes down 20 minutes again. That's a quarter of half their trip.
Yeah, that's
true. So it would take too much away from a regular whale watch trip.
Well, and it's amazing what a difference like 10 miles offshore could make, and like you just don't really do that on a short whale watch trip. Like there could be like 10 fin whales 10 miles from our furthest point that we normally travel, and we just never see them. The fin whales are like, oh yeah, we're in the area, but for us it's like 10 more miles is another like hour on the trip.
Yeah. So many whales in Monterey Bay.
Yeah. Oh, what was that? Did someone have a question about blue Slater or something? Or
is it in the Instagram?
Oh no, they asked me if I was doing a blue whale trip.
Oh.
But I mean, to do a trip that's for blue whales would have to be like
it's tough.
Hey, they're here right now.
Yeah.
So I can do it in a time that I hope that we're gonna see them, but I don't. I mean. September, August, these are good months.
Yeah,
If they come. Sometimes it's better than others.
Yeah, it's true.
I always say mid-July through October for really good feeding humpbacks and for blue whales.
Yeah, so I do have a trip though. I'm gonna do it on October 11th. Are you gonna work it? Wait, what boat do you work on Fridays?
Usually the high spirits. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it on Friday.
Okay.
Slater's dusting me.
When are you? Wait, what's the exact date again?
Not your friend.
The 11th.
October 11th, 1992.
So all the people listening are getting did you put it online yet, or are people getting the surprise?
We're getting a sneak preview.
Well, it's going to be on tonight.
It'll be up by next Monday.
Yeah, but I'm in the future right now, so.
Oh, that's true. I know. I just realized that. We can post these whenever. We're in the future. We can predict the future now.
I'm unposting it, and then I'm reposting it again.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, you guys ready for some more trivia?
Okay.
I'm going to get you guys...
Don't be asking me weird pin and ped questions, okay?
I'm going to get you guys so good.
Pin and ped questions.
All right. Where... Don't be looking.
I'm cheating.
Caitlin's looking over my...
What you doing over here?
There's a dog on my lap.
Someone tell me what kind of dolphin I saw when I was in Fiji. It was a type of bottlenose.
It was? Indo-Pacific?
100%. I don't know. Is that what they are? Where's Fiji even at on the map?
Bottlenose.
Show me a map. Okay, well, I was in Fiji, and these things we were on like what's it called? Like a fair, like a flyer, like Catalina Flyer. Have you ever seen that?
No. But
okay, like the blackfin, but way bigger.
Yes.
And it takes a lot of people across the islands.
Okay.
Okay. And,
a ferry.
Yeah, a ferry. And these things were literally launching out 20 feet in there, no problem, off the bow. Mm-hmm. They were bow riding and flying out in front of us, splashing down.
But they were definitely bottlenose.
100%.
I think they're Indo-Pacific bottlenose.
That's what I said. But I asked the people on I was like, do you guys see dolphins or whales? They're like, nah. And then like 2 seconds later, we saw dolphins. I was like, okay, I'm confused, but
but all right.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And it's so funny because so I was laying at the bow. There was like probably 15 people laying down on the bow up there. It's a big open bow. Mm-hmm. And I was up there with like my wife's little sister and my wife and dad. I think we're all sitting in the bow. And then I see them and I was like, don't say a word, anybody. Let me go get my camera. Because if I had to go inside and get my camera. And like if I did, like actually I had my camera on me. I had to switch lenses. And do you know that someone sees dolphins? Ah! So
Yeah.
it literally like jumped out in front of the boat. Everybody screamed, and I'm like, no. So I had to like weasel my way through everybody, but I ended up getting a couple shots. But the water is just, crystal clear blue, and these things are just launching out. And then of course it's such a panic. Settings are wrong. Bah, like.
You guys should see Slater when he panics trying to take photos. It's just quite a sight.
Panic photos?
There's lots of
I only panic if it's like, I don't even panic anymore, really. Maybe like if residents show up or something. Well, yeah, I really wanted that wide angle shot. I'm gonna get that shot.
Yeah, you are.
There's a shot I have. Okay, you were there with me, Eric. It's like my most sold print. It's literally when we had the ACS trip and the humpback was laying under the bow for like a half hour.
Oh, yeah.
And it fluked up like 4 feet off the bow.
Oh, that fluke shot on the glassy water.
Really wide angle.
Yeah.
But the fluke's still huge because it's 4 feet from us.
I thought it was from the drone. That's a wide angle from the
That was when those two ladies got a direct hit
in the face.
by a whale's blow. Like, I lost it. It was the funniest thing ever.
Slow motion.
Yeah.
120 frames per second.
Video I've ever seen as well.
Yeah, I've never seen someone get hit like that.
She got sick after that, actually. It wasn't that.
It
wasn't funny.
That would make anybody sick. Getting direct snot in the face from a humpback.
But if you don't get hit by it, it's the funniest thing ever. That's the thing. I was like, is this happening?
Speaking of ACS, they're doing their summer fundraiser on the 25th of August with Discovery.
Nice.
So hopefully we'll have some fun stuff.
Oh, nice.
You guys, if you can go on that trip, I'd go because they're pretty lucky for some odd reason.
We had a really cool trip last year too. We didn't have friendly whales, but we had big groups of feeding whales. And the first group we came to, there was Dall's porpoise in the feeding group for like 10 minutes. It was really
with the
cool.
humpbacks?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was neat.
Something else is cool on an ACS trip?
What?
Wow, ACS trips are cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when I first moved here, they had the national ACS thing.
Oh yeah, the conference.
The conference.
Trip. Yeah.
Okay, so and there was like multiple boats.
Yeah.
Well, we were watching lunch feed. It was in like November too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, telling you guys, October, November is a great time for humpbacks.
Yeah.
I think they're just feeding nonstop.
They're like, we gotta stock up.
Yeah, but so. That was this trip where they were lunch feeding over and over and over, and a whale breached in front of my lunch feeding humpbacks.
Chunky did that today.
In front of the hump, he like blocked him.
Yeah.
It's just like that like orangey sky. Like Lacey is asleep on top of Eric.
It's really cute. If you heard my camera click, it's too adorable.
Me or Lacey?
Lacey.
Oh, okay.
Loser.
She's a very cute dog.
Yeah, trivia.
She looks like a harbor seal. We're back to trivia.
But yeah, to finish Slater's thought, because I interrupted him with his cute dog, the fall is great. And I think if this month is anything as a hint, the last few days, it's going to be a great rest of our summer and a good fall. I'm excited. There's a lot of whales.
What's the science name for teeth? Is there a science name for that? Whoa, that blue whale looks really light.
There's name for the actual teeth. Like a dentist would know it. Like canine and molar.
Yeah, the different types of teeth.
It gets more technical.
Wait a second.
But the dentition and a dolphin, they all have the same teeth all the way around.
Yeah.
Right?
All right, I got one for you guys.
Okay.
What type of teeth do... Shoot, I don't even know what animal it is. Dang it.
Denticles? Are you talking about like a whale shark?
Dang it.
The teeth.
What kind of teeth does a crab-eater seal have?
Interlocking, crazy-looking, scary teeth.
I don't know. They're like really loopy looking.
Yeah.
They're like a sieve.
I wonder if there's a picture.
Because they can eat krill.
Isn't that crazy that they can filter feed krill with their teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks almost fake.
They're scary-looking teeth. I don't like them. They freak me out.
This is the weirdest seal on the planet.
Ribbon seals?
And you
or
can
hooded seals?
You can actually see them somewhere.
Hooded seals.
You can see them somewhere? Where?
I think in North Canada.
Like above Greenland, dude.
One
Nova
magically
Scotia.
showed up to like Washington State a few years ago.
I thought that was a ribbon seal. Was it a hooded seal?
Oh yeah, no, it was a ribbon.
Ribbon seal.
What's a
they
ribbon
had a ribbon seal in San Francisco like 3 years ago.
What?
Marine Mammal Center
You guys,
responded
I
to
swear,
it.
if you guys...
Baikal seal?
You can buy a new Marine Mammal of the World guide every year, and every year they probably add like 15 new species. It's like, oh yeah, Baikal seal. Where'd that come from?
I think that was always in the book. We just didn't know. Where's Lake Baikal? Is that like the Gulf?
Eric doesn't know because it just got added yesterday.
I don't know. I'm just wondering if the new edition will have Vaquita in it.
Don't
Tear.
say that.
Sorry, I'm being Nancy.
I'm gonna tell you guys something about Eric.
Nancy.
He's anti-vaquita.
Oh, speaking of that, I think I have more information about the screening for Monterey. Let me
Oh, the
check
S.
my email.
Was it S?
No way.
Sea of Shadows.
Sea of Shadows. And that was S something.
This showed up where?
Monterey, August 9th. Ooh, that's going to be fun.
Where?
Where did this show up?
This ribbon seal that you're looking at in the book showed up in San Francisco 2 or 3 years ago. The Marine Mammal Center responded to it. It's so weird. It was in 2017 because they also that same year had a Brutus whale wash up in the San Francisco area. And I was like, how do you get two very different species, one way down from the north and one way up from the south in the same year? Like, what is happening in the ocean that brings them both to the same place?
They're friends. Or frenemies.
They're frenemies.
Wow, I haven't heard you say that in a while.
I know, but let me tell you guys something. It's possible for them to come here. They're not that far. They're just above us.
Yeah, just hop, skip, and a jump, dude.
Yeah, 3,000 miles for a seal is nothing.
So are walruses, and they just don't stop by.
I mean, if it's 1,200 to San Juan Islands, so then probably another 2,000 up there, they can make it. If they're on the I-10 by 10, they'll be here.
I want to see a walrus.
I-10 by 10.
Walrus stop by if they can just stop by so easily.
If they could come by and just say hey and then just go back, that'd be fine.
All right, you guys, I'm done whale watching.
Why?
Because I'm going walrus watching, I'm going harbor seal watch, or ribbon seal watching, and I'm going to Antarctica. I have so many trips planned, you guys. I don't even know if I can be your friend.
Wow.
You guys don't want to
That's
go on
hurtful.
any of them with me.
I do want to go on them with you.
My dog's falling asleep looking at my feet.
Yeah, she's cute.
Your dog's really warm on my legs. I hope she's not peeing.
No, she's fine. Did you kick her off? She's like half asleep now.
I don't know. I think you guys just entertained her, so she scooted a little bit off. She was on the pillow.
Oh,
Okay, what about all the baleen whales you could see in Monterey Bay?
Name them?
Name them.
Slater, name them.
Easy.
Do it.
Gray whale, fin whale, blue whale, minke whale. Can you see Bruce whales here?
I guess. It washed up in San Francisco, so why not?
What about say whale?
I think I've seen a say whale here. JJ's seen one.
pretty-
You missed the most important one.
You missed the one that we
Whoa,
talked about.
dude. I didn't miss it. I just figured everybody knows because we talk about it in almost every episode.
Have you ever had...
But you're on the boat naturalizing. Have you ever talked about humpbacks in like 2 hours into the trip? What kind of whales are we looking at again?
Oh, today. Today, for
Yep.
sure.
Ooh, look what they saw in Newport today.
What?
Offshore bottlenose.
Oh, I want to see them.
They're so cool.
Wait, if we go down there, will they still be there when I get there?
Hold on, let me ask.
Can you give me some chips?
Will they still be there when I get there?
Sorry, Waffle Goblin.
Everyone knows what your iPhone calls you now. That's great.
Oh, no.
They're not going to be there, she said.
Oh, dang it. Have you ever had a baleen whale Grand Slam day? So you've seen 4 baleen
I've
whales.
seen, first off, I almost had a
In one
picture
trip.
of it.
What?
I had a blue whale, fin whale, and a humpback in a picture.
Okay, but you need the 4.
I lied. I actually had 2 blue whales and 1 humpback. But I definitely, I don't know. I feel like you were there for that day.
We had it on some of those all-day trips we were doing.
Yeah,
the blue
last year
whales, fin whales,
you
and
had a
humpbacks.
blue whale.
I've seen blue and fin
doing
together.
a side lunge with a humpback whale in front of it, also doing a side lunge on krill.
Yeah. You guys, I'm telling you, there's some crazy stuff to be seen out there. Do you think that there's like, okay, say like 200 miles off, no one's there, 0 people, 0, 0, 0. There's fin whales, humpbacks, blue whales feeding
Yes.
together somewhere
Yeah,
right
all
now.
time.
Yes.
Right now.
Remember that bird trip a couple years ago on the backside of, what was that, San Clemente? They had,
Yeah, they said there was like 100 something fin whales
yeah,
and all
blue
that.
whales, and they had videos of them all lunch feeding and stuff.
Yeah, there's
Why
good
aren't we
stuff back there.
there?
Dude, they gotta tell us.
No, someone needs to get me a helicopter. I'm flying around. I want to fly around the Pacific like on a regular basis.
You need to get a job on
Get
the
a
survey
helicopter.
plane.
Get a helicopter?
Get one.
My wife said she wants to be a helicopter pilot. Like, where did that come from? Like, we're literally, where were we? We're driving through San Juan Island. She's like, you know what? I think I might get my helicopter license. I'm like,
Right
what?
on. Then she can fly us around. I'm ready. I'll pay her.
No, that scares me. Helicopters are scary.
They offer lessons over there at Specialized.
Specialized.
Yeah, where we all
In
got
Watsonville.
to fly around that one year.
Would you guys go on a helicopter?
I did.
We did.
Like, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Hey, we were supposed to look for sharks today.
Yeah, I had to
But
work.
then you guys called. We had to record.
Yeah. And I had to
Yeah.
work. Sorry, I was busy looking at a lot of humpbacks.
Yeah.
Chunky also was very cute today.
Can we not call that whale chunky?
I love that
I
whale,
know.
Chunky.
Stop calling it that, dude. Literally, it
Dude,
reminds
it's
me of
already
like.
in Happy Whale.
Why don't we call it like Rocky Road or something?
No,
Yeah.
dude.
It's
We're
based
not
on a
changing it.
disfigurement. That's mean.
Okay, Chunky, my favorite whale.
It's but you're not calling it because it's like a full grown whale or anything. You're calling it chunky because there's a chunk missing from its body.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
That's like calling me Tubby.
Well, they're calling that one calf Lumpy with Jazz.
I think I want to call it Blues. There's a lot of people want to call that Blues, Jazz, and Blues.
By the way, I'm just submitting for one of the whales. I'm submitting a name, but I'm not telling you what the name is.
Can we name that other one Fake Out Batman?
Why don't we name it Waffle Goblin?
Hey, I like that.
I actually would like that.
Hey, it
in
has
honor,
a W, right?
I know.
Yeah.
In honor
Okay,
of Slater.
Tell Happy Whale, Eric, when you get another photo of that whale.
I'm gonna just keep naming all of them like Waffle Goblin,
Waffle Goblin 2.
Waffle Goblin, aka Waffle Goblin. People in Mexico are gonna be like, "What the heck is this guy like?" Because
Who is Slater Moore? Why is he naming whales
one,
Waffle
they're gonna pronounce my
Goblin?
name wrong, and then two, they're gonna be like, "What is this Waffle Goblin?" You can't name what. You
Okay,
can,
but anyways, my favorite whale was breaching right by the boat today, and it was very cute.
people get bummed
I just
about
needed
what
you
they
to know that.
they name all the residents like food
Yeah,
and
double
stuff.
Oreo.
stuff Oreo.
Yeah.
What else do they have?
The name I dislike the most up there is Sachi.
Sachi?
That's weird.
What's it supposed to mean?
I don't know. It's annoying.
Dude,
sounding.
you guys, I'm not kidding. You could just flip this book and be like, how will I ever see
No, okay,
these whales?
the weirdest ones for me in the marine mammals of the world are the river dolphins.
Yeah, but there's not that many.
But they're so bizarre. I mean, like, they have unfused vertebrae in their neck so they can, like, bend their head almost all the way backwards
Is there any that are doing
against their
well?
spine. No.
They're all about to go.
None of the freshwater
all the freshwater
Hold
dolphins.
my mic.
porpoises or dolphin are doing well. They're all habitat loss is really
And also
severe.
the pollution issue in the rivers is not
Yeah,
good.
pollution, habitat loss, noise.
Or all the runoff, because rivers is like... has
Yeah,
a lot
like
of-
all the heavy mining operations just like run the effluent down the rivers
Yeah.
the dolphins live in. And
Okay, so, you guys, we have to see a river dolphin.
dude, they're freaky.
Yeah.
I really want to film with the drone that one. Oh, no, it's not river dolphin. It's the bottle, like, that I would... Oh, my God, I would die. The freaking... It's in the Blue Planet, where the bottle... It's like in Florida. Off of Florida, where they're doing the mullet. We've talked about
the
this.
Sanibel
yeah,
Island
that's
area.
cool.
Yeah,
Like, dude.
they chase the mullet. They
Or
have
what
different
about-
techniques.
What about those bottlenose that work with the fishermen in Brazil?
Can't
That's
believe
cool.
it. Can't
They like
believe
herd
it.
the dolphins into the net.
They're catching the dolphins, too?
No, the dolphins herd the fish into the net, and then I think the fishermen like feed them or something
I
afterwards
think
as
they
a
give 'em,
reward,
like,
and
a-
it's like totally a relationship they
And
have.
it's been going on for a long time, right?
Yeah,
It's like
this
something-
girl Carolina that Jody and I know published some work on it a couple years
If you
ago.
think about it, all you have to do is trap their fish, right? And then when you have their attention, because you're like, what the heck just happened?
Yeah.
Throw them a fish and they eat it, and they're
yeah,
like,
they're
oh,
cool.
this
We'll keep
is
doing.
easy.
Yeah, we'll keep doing that.
hand it to me.
But yeah, it's a really cool like symbiotic thing they have going on, the bottlenose dolphin, and they teach the calves to do it. They said, like the moms will get in and show the calves how to do it.
Dang, what's going to be sad is if they, like, fish them until they're gone. Well, either way, they were going to get eaten by the dolphin, huh?
Yeah.
But so as long as the dolphin are getting enough food.
Yeah, and at night, I'm sure the dolphins are feeding too, and the fishermen are not working.
And they're probably like, during the day, we help them. During the night, we eat like kings.
What we
and
want.
queens.
I mean, it's a pretty easy meal during the day. Like, here, I'll push them up for you, and you
Dolphins
just
are so
throw
amazing.
me a
Like
few.
every area, they all have different techniques of getting
Mm-hmm.
food. Remember we were learning about the sponge feeding ones?
Yeah. Where was she working again? In the Caribbean?
What's a sponge?
Yeah, I believe it was the Caribbean.
Yeah, so these dolphins take these like cup-shaped sponges and put them over their beak so that when they're like trying to stir fish out of the rocks,
It doesn't scrape them?
it doesn't scrape their face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Science.
And yeah, we were listening to this big time lecture about it, and the only question Caitlin could ask them is if they would still be sponge feeding when she got there.
Wait, let me ask you a question.
I didn't actually ask that on the microphone.
I had $20 like
You asked it.
right in front of you, and you didn't do it. You would have earned a free $20.
I was too scared.
I'll tell you what, watching the inshore bottlenose feed from the drone is actually really cool. I've seen them catch a halibut.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I got a picture of them. They eat a halibut.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're going down south strictly for bottlenose.
No.
Because that's all they're really seeing right now anyway.
Watch, now they're going to have so many ETPs that
Their ETPs are going to show up again.
And I'm going to cry.
I have to move to there to see killer whales.
Oh,
like
no. And then we're going to see loads of killer whales.
The killer
here
whale
while you're
capital
gone.
of the world.
Oh. We should talk about that anyway. Eric, what's going on at Dana Point?
Dana Point trademarked the phrase
How are you going to make Eric talk about that?
Because he worked there.
dolphin and whale capital of the world.
Dolphin and whale watching capital of the world.
I
right?
get it, dude. It's for sure the dolphin capital of the world. I would say it. Kind of. I mean, dude, they have the most. If they were to put in quotes like common dolphin capital of the world, that's fine. I mean, they do see lots of gray whales.
It's true. In the winter, they have great gray whale watching.
They probably have the best gray whale watching.
Yeah.
Dana Point, like from Laguna through Dana Point, is probably the best gray whale watching anywhere along the whole entire coast. I'll put some money on that.
Okay.
Put it on red. I'll put it on gray whale. Because this is what they do. Look, they come the big ones all go way off the coast. The young ones stay real close to shore. But they go straight, because California arches, right?
Yeah.
They go straight off. They go through the Channel Islands, Catalina. Once they hit Catalina, boom, they angle it right towards Dana. Skip Newport, skip Huntington. But some of them do go in there. Like, some of them go to Point Vicente and turn left and go near, like, LA Harbor and all that.
Yeah, some literally want to hug the coastline, We've, in fact, helping out at the Point Vicente, gray whale census, some of them are so close to the cliff that you lose them. You literally have to step up,
You have to stand closer to the edge to see them.
I remember this one year, there was a day, there was like a month, like probably February or something. We would go exactly like 11 to 13 miles every single day and catch them coming at an angle from Catalina.
Yeah. In fact, the original census used to be over there in Catalina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we do have an offshore route. And I've been in the Channel Islands. I've seen them actually weave in between Anacapa and Santa Cruz Islands. So
I've been on a fishing boat off of the Osborne, which is like 100 miles past Catalina behind it. Or it might be like 100 miles from shore. I don't know. But it's behind it, and I've seen gray whales out there. So do you think they go way off sometimes?
They go on the backside of the Farallones, too, and that's like 25 miles offshore.
Yeah, Catalina is 25, too. Yeah. I don't know. Channel Islands are all
different.
They're all like 30, 40.
Yeah, Anacapa's really close. Yeah.
And SBI is pretty close, too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
the reason why we're kind of snickering about this, if you don't know about the whale watching capital of the world thing, first of all, it's a little pretentious, but we also work in a place that's very pretentious and already had trademarked the phrase, the whale watching capital of the world. Or the whale capital of the world? What is it?
I don't know.
Monterey Bay, the whale capital of the world?
I don't know. There was a link that was put up
It's definitely trademarked.
Yeah.
By some people on the wharf.
And we're not like mocking any of them. Like, it's still a great place to go.
Yeah.
It's completely different than Monterey. If you want clear water, a chance at like a whale,
thousands of common dolphins.
And
you want to be warm.
Yeah, and warm.
I lost my tan.
And shorts.
I know.
Yeah, exactly, and not be cold and all that nonsense.
Yeah.
Then go down south. But if you want 50,000 humpback whales, come to Monterey.
Yeah. Especially in the winter, I'd say Monterey can be pretty good for gray whales, especially at the peak. But it comes with some tough weather in the winter a lot of the time. And the whales are very business oriented still.
Remember my first week here?
Yeah, you cried.
Guys, it's 6 to 8. The swells are 6 to 8. We're gonna cancel, and they just looked at me like I was crazy.
Yeah, we're like, what are you worried about?
Welcome to Monterey, Eric.
Like, this is normal.
Another thing is
what?
Do you know there's whales feeding in New York right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw the pictures.
We gotta go. I've been watching I follow that page. I think it's
the
like
Gotham whale page.
No.
American
Princess.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like huge boats.
Yeah, all their boats over there are big.
Yeah, they're like probably ferries and stuff too, or something.
I need to spend like a week there. I need to explore the city there.
You want to go? It's like $400 a flight, right?
Just hopefully the humpbacks are still there when we get there.
Well, you better hurry up.
We can
go. They're not
like
there that long.
When do you leave for your trip? We could go next week.
Which trip?
He leaves in the end of September.
I already looked at flights for next week.
Mid-September I'm leaving, and then next week I'm leaving to run back down south to do some.
You could actually,
diving.
before you come home, Eric, stop over there. They still have whales that late.
You're right.
Since you're already going to be over there.
Yeah, I'm going to be in Canada, hey?
Yeah, you might as well just come
So
down the coast.
we might need to talk about that.
Are you going to Quebec?
Quebec, and then I can fly down to New York. That'd be
Wait,
like...
you're going to
Yeah.
Quebec?
Yeah.
And even if it's not going off in New York, they'll still be seeing them out of the Gulf of Maine. So Massachusetts or Maine, you could go out of like Bar Harbor, or you could go out of Gloucester.
Gloucester.
You should try to do the fin whales. You guys, you can kayak with them.
Kayak with fin whales?
Yeah.
Oh, and Tadoussac?
Our listener, Matt.
What'd you say? Hacky sack?
And Tadoussac.
No.
You can see belugas there sometimes
It's
too.
in the Gulf of...
the Bay of Fundy,
I'm definitely not
or
going
the
to know.
Gulf of St. Lawrence.
St. Lawrence.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's
you're
where
good.
they
I'll
be
see.
there.
That's
Yeah,
where
I'll
they
be
see
there.
belugas too,
No.
and lots of minke whales and lots of gray seals.
Maybe way up in the Gulf, but
Yeah.
and he's in the south. Like, it's right where...
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna
Well,
look.
hopefully they'll...
You're gonna want to get out a map for
All right.
that.
Yeah, if I'm in Canada, hopefully they'll still be there when I get there. I can see what time I have. But that's a good idea. I can probably just stay East Coast for a little bit.
Yeah, I mean that's how I ended up going out there the first time. Is in Halifax was that marine mammal conference, and I was like, well, since I'm already flying all the way out there, I might as well stop off on the eastern seaboard and check out whale watching there before I go up to the conference.
Yeah.
Wait, you went whale watching in another country?
Yeah, in Nova Scotia and Canada.
Wow.
Yeah, the
I've never been
other
whale
side of
watching
the Bay of Fundy.
in other countries.
What? Yeah,
Yeah, you
you
have.
went to
You were in
Mexico.
Oh yeah,
You're
I've been
in
too.
Iceland. Or...
I know. After I said
And
that,
Iceland.
Iceland and Mexico. But where have you guys been whale watching in other countries?
Canada, Mexico, and the U.S.
Oh, I've been
That's
whale watching
it.
in Canada technically because I've
Oh
crossed the
yeah,
border a lot.
yeah,
Dang it! But I meant like East Coast. I've never been anywhere East Coast besides Iceland.
yeah.
I really
It's the
want
same
to.
North Atlantic population.
Are their humpbacks all more? They're way more white.
Yeah,
Even in Boston when
yeah,
you went. Or
yeah.
where'd you
Their
go?
peck
You
fins
didn't go
are way
Boston.
white. Gloucester. I went to Boston the first time, but now I've been going out of Gloucester with my friends.
Was Gloucester where the
Deadliest,
no,
or what is it?
Perfect
What's it called?
Storm.
Perfect
Storm.
Storm.
It's
where
not
they went out
Deadliest
of,
Storm.
right?
Yes.
That's cool.
It's a very quaint little fishing town. It's pretty cute.
Did you see the all the plaques on the wall of all the people who passed away?
No, I don't know where it is.
Yeah, I don't either.
It used to be like... They used to have like that
They have a big-
legal seafood place. Used to have that. They actually had the boat
Huge
that was used
market and stuff too.
in the Perfect Storm. They used that as the kind of like a memorial.
I think that market might be closed. There's one that was like a huge international auction or something there, but I
and they're
don't
catching
remember.
swordfish.
They can and tuna.
But what were they catching in the movie? It was swordfish.
Swordfish, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so weird to me because I feel like when I think of swordfish, I just think of like off of Mexico or something. I don't think of
Well,
like,
it's crazy because it gets so because of the Gulf Stream, it gets really cold and then it gets really hot once the current moves in. It's nuts.
I know. Don't you just think of like the marlin, the sailfish, the swordfish, all of them to be in like blue, crystal clear blue water?
Well,
I guess it is
marlin,
way
yeah,
offshore
but
where
swordfish,
they are, huh?
swordfish can tolerate, the cooler
I mean,
stuff.
they have huge bluefin tuna and stuff too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think the Atlantics are a lot bigger than the Pacific, and
Like
also
the wicked tuna guys
more
are out of
plentiful.
there.
Yeah.
I was talking to this, I guess he's like a filmmaker, director, and all that, Rick Rosenthal, just the other day, and he dove with the tuna in Nova Scotia for a film.
Wow.
That'd be cool.
He's like, you have no idea, like.
It's scary.
Okay,
I
think
bet.
about
They
a
are.
whale. Like a whale is not moving that fast, but like
No.
he's like these tuna are 1,100 pounds and they're moving like bullets.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, and they don't care where you are. They're
No.
like, excuse me, coming through.
No, like yeah. So
That'd be
that's
fun to
pretty
swim with
crazy.
tuna. That's nuts.
Like,
That would be kinda
we'll swim with
scary.
tuna that
Yeah.
big.
I'd be
He's-
scared.
It's literally like bigger than dolphins. I mean, like
Yeah.
those
Oh,
big-
yeah.
They're huge.
They're like bigger than bottlenose dolphin.
Yeah, but they're not though, huh? I guess
They're
are.
heavier. They're not necessarily longer,
Oh,
but
how
they're
much?
heavier.
Oh, they only weigh like 800 pounds, 1,200 pounds bottlenose.
Yeah, like I always say, like
Bigger
1,000.
one can a little over 1,000. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Rizzos are like 13,
13 feet. Yeah.
1,300.
Weight wise, a little bit
I
less.
think they're like
probably.
1,000 pounds also.
Oh, they're not that heavy, huh?
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you got your trivia book there.
Yeah, let's look it up in the
I'm just trying to
trivia
stump
book.
you guys. I know the answers.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I went to college for this.
College.
Let's see, Rizzo's Dolphins, page 422.
13 feet max on those guys.
Yeah, I just don't know the weight. I always say over 1,000 pounds.
How many
Over
teeth are
1,000.
in a Rizzo's mouth?
Like 7 to
It
14
varies
pairs.
on how many pairs. Yeah.
Not just bottom.
Just bottom. Yeah.
So they're like sperm whales.
Wow, you know what? It says their weights are unavailable in this book. It's unknown.
Wow, they haven't even weighed a Rizzo before.
It says their length, a male could be up to 12.5 feet, a female 12 feet, and then the weight says unavailable. How weird. They must need to update this because I know they've been stranded Rizzo's dolphins where they have to have weighed them. Even in the last few years in Monterey, there have been a few. Wow, I'm surprised.
You know what, you guys? We're going to have to do trivia on the next one.
Yeah, send Slater some more
questions.
Because,
to be honest, you guys, we're recording this in the future. Or wait, in the past? Anyways, we recorded yesterday's yesterday. Wait.
Yeah, we recorded episode 31 yesterday.
We're trying to get ahead, but we're not getting ahead.
Slater's lost in the time stream.
This one's going up on Monday. And yeah, so should we wrap it up here?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Come whale watching. It's been great.
Come ASAP. Hopefully these humpbacks will still be here when you get here.
I hope so as well.
All right, you guys. Thanks so much for listening to this podcast. If you don't follow us on Instagram, it's Whalenerds. We're seeing a lot of new followers on there, actually. I noticed today.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah.
Are we at 1,000 yet?
6 more followers today.
Almost.
Yeah, and thank you to our Patreon folks as well. We haven't shouted them out for a couple episodes, but we do appreciate your support.
Something they just added to Patreon, I got an email 2 days ago, is you can now put group, what?
Photo galleries.
Like an album up, which is cool. So we're going to all try to start uploading albums on there from each one of our trips.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I didn't even tell you yet, but
yeah.
I told Caitlin.
I was like, oh, that sounds cool. Right that sounds fun.
Yeah, we literally got the email yesterday, and I forgot. Cool. So, yeah, thanks for listening, you guys. Hope you all have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.